Never put this on your bed. Discover the Buddhist secret that could be blocking your wealth, prosperity, and health. This video didn't find its way to you by chance. Stay until the end to learn how to transform your life. Have you ever stopped to think about the impact that small habits can have on your life? Often, simple actions, like what we leave on our beds, go unnoticed but carry deep consequences that can attract poverty, ruin, and even illnesses into our lives. Yes, what seems like a harmless detail could be blocking the flow of positive energy in your life, preventing you from achieving the prosperity and harmony you so desire. According to Buddhist teachings, the bed is not just a place to rest. It is the heart of your spiritual renewal, a sacred space where you regain strength and connect with the universe. When we treat this space carelessly, bringing in external energies or accumulating unsuitable objects, we open the door to negative vibrations that affect us emotionally, physically, and spiritually. But don't worry, because in this video, you will learn to identify the most common mistakes and the items that should never be on your bed. Discover how these simple practices can completely transform the energy of your space and open the path to abundance, spiritual wealth, and the peace you truly deserve. Our mantra for today is, "My bed is my temple." Write this affirmation in the comments to reaffirm your connection with the universe. My bed is my temple. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. You deserve to live a life full of prosperity and abundance. Dear ones, your bed is a sacred temple. It's not just a place to lie down and sleep, but the core of vital energy that nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. According to Buddhist teachings, the bed is a space of energetic renewal, a point of connection between the physical and spiritual worlds. When treated with reverence, it becomes fertile ground for the manifestation of abundance and inner peace. However, when neglected or filled with unsuitable elements, it can become a channel for blockages, draining your spiritual wealth and even affecting your health. Have you noticed how waking up in a messy or chaotic environment impacts your mood? That effect is no coincidence. In Buddhism, we believe that everything carries energy, and that energy can either nourish or deplete you. The bed should be seen as a sacred space because it is where you rest, dream, and recharge to face daily challenges. It's where your body renews, your mind finds clarity, and your spirit prepares to manifest prosperity. Treating your bed with respect is, in essence, honoring yourself. A simple example, think about how you feel when you lie down in a clean bed with fresh, soft sheets. That immediate sense of comfort is more than physical, it's an energetic exchange that aligns you with harmony. On the other hand, a chaotic environment, or one cluttered with unnecessary objects, can create invisible barriers, hindering the flow of positive energies. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that such negligence can even attract negative vibrations, like illnesses or financial stagnation. Taking care of the space where you rest is the first step to unlocking the flow of abundance and living in harmony with the universe. But what happens when you bring objects that disrupt this connection? Let's discover this together. Have you ever thought that some seemingly harmless objects could be the real culprits, draining your energy, attracting financial problems, or even harming your health? In Buddhism, we believe that every item carries a specific vibration, and placing unsuitable objects on your bed can create a blockage in the natural energy flow, leading to emotional imbalance, financial stagnation, and even illnesses. The bed, as a sacred space of renewal, demands special attention and care. Objects that don't belong in this environment, such as everyday items or those carrying external energy, can disrupt the cycle of spiritual renewal. It's as if your bed, instead of being a place of peace, becomes an energetic battlefield. This directly affects your ability to relax, make wise decisions, and align with spiritual wealth. For example, imagine lying on a bed cluttered with scattered items, perhaps a notebook, clothes, or even your phone. These objects carry the energy of what they represent: work, worries, or distractions, and by placing them on the bed, you are literally inviting those feelings into your restful space. Buddhist teachings remind us that this is not just a matter of organization, but about protecting the energetic field where you recharge your strength. If you often feel constantly tired, unmotivated, or struggle to attract money and abundance, it might be time to pay attention to what's on your bed. Small adjustments to your resting space can work as true master keys to opening the doors of harmony, prosperity, and energetic renewal. Get ready, because I'm about to reveal 15 seemingly harmless objects that, without you realizing it, may be blocking your finances and disrupting your peace. The last item on the list is the most common in households and the most harmful to your energy. You can't ignore this one. Grab a piece of paper and a pen, or even note it down on your phone, to make sure none of these items go unnoticed in your environment. If necessary, pause the video or save it to watch again later. Ready? Let's start by uncovering the impact of one of these items right now. The first is stuffed animals. Who doesn't have fond memories of a stuffed animal? They may seem harmless, even comforting, but according to Buddhist teachings, these objects have a peculiar nature. They accumulate emotional and physical energies that can unbalance the surrounding environment. When left on the bed, they become a kind of invisible burden, interfering with the energetic flow that should be pure and restorative. Did you know that stuffed animals can carry much more than childhood memories? These soft and seemingly innocent objects have a unique power to accumulate energies over time, both from the environment and the emotions of the people handling them. According to Buddhist teachings, keeping these items on the bed can negatively affect the energy flow, preventing the bed from fulfilling its role as a space of renewal and balance. Think about this: throughout the day, your mind is occupied with worries, tasks, and emotions. When you return to bed, seeking rest and energetic cleansing, stuffed animals on the bed act as emotional sponges, holding on to everything you've felt and experienced, not just today, but from the past as well. Picture a child hugging a stuffed animal during a difficult night, or an adult holding one for comfort in a moment of sadness. These energies embed themselves in the object, creating a vibration that directly interferes with the spiritual wealth and inner peace you seek while sleeping. Moreover, there's the physical aspect. Stuffed animals collect dust, mites, and even invisible microorganisms. These elements not only affect your physical health, causing allergies or respiratory difficulties, but also create a dense energy that blocks the harmony of the environment. According to Buddhist wisdom, keeping these items on the bed is like creating an invisible barrier between you and the manifestation of abundance. Let's look at a practical example. Perhaps you have a stuffed animal you received during childhood and still keep in your room out of affection. If it's on your bed, it's not only occupying physical space, but also holding on to the energies of a time long past. This could be one of the reasons why you feel your life isn't progressing as it should. The solution? Remove these items from the bed and place them in a special spot, like a shelf or an organizer box. If you feel strongly attached to them, consider cleaning them regularly with coarse salt or purifying herbs, simple practices that can renew accumulated energy. You can also put your stuffed animals under sunlight for a few hours, allowing stagnant energies to dissipate. In Buddhism, sunlight is believed to be a natural source of purification and renewal. Another option is to dedicate a specific space in your room for them, but away from the area where you rest. This way, you preserve cherished memories without interfering with the bed's energy flow. Understanding the impact of these objects is essential to creating an environment that promotes rest, balance, and the manifestation of wealth. If you're already noticing changes with this practice, imagine how transformative it will be when exploring other objects that might be disrupting your sacred space. Another very common object is mirrors near the bed. Mirrors are fascinating, aren't they? They reflect light in large spaces and often bring a touch of elegance to a room. However, what few people know is that, according to Buddhist teachings, mirrors have a powerful and potentially dangerous energetic role depending on their placement. Having them near the bed can create a disordered energy field, directly affecting your rest and the balance of your environment. Picture yourself lying down, trying to relax after a long day. If there's a mirror near the bed, especially one reflecting you while you sleep, it will capture and disturb the energy of the space instead of letting it settle. This can cause restlessness, nightmares, and even leave you feeling tired upon waking. In Buddhism, we believe mirrors not only reflect images but also amplify the vibrations present in a room, whether positive or negative. That's why positioning them strategically is so important. Let's bring this to everyday life. Imagine you have a mirror in front of or beside your bed. During the night, it reflects the room's energy, multiplying not just feelings of calmness, but also any emotional or physical disorder in the space. For example, if your room is cluttered or you go to bed feeling anxious, the mirror amplifies these vibrations, creating a cycle that hinders energetic renewal. Additionally, some people report feeling an odd presence or inexplicable discomfort when a mirror reflects the bed, a clear sign that the room's harmony is being disrupted. The solution? Simplicity is one of Buddhism's keys to balance. If possible, remove mirrors that reflect the bed. If that's not feasible, cover them with a light fabric at night, especially in light tones like white or beige, which promote peace and purification. Another helpful practice is to position mirrors where they're not in direct view while you're lying down, ensuring they don't interfere with the sacred energy of the space. For those seeking to align their lives with prosperity and spiritual wealth, small adjustments like these can make a significant difference. Mirrors, when used correctly, can be allies, but they must be handled with respect and awareness. Now, if you think mirrors are the only elements that can disrupt your bed's energy, prepare to learn about something even subtler. Who hasn't left books and papers on their bed? Have you ever found yourself bringing books, notebooks, or piles of papers to bed, thinking you'd catch up on tasks or enjoy some cozy reading? While it might seem harmless, this habit can significantly impact the energy of your resting space. According to Buddhist teachings, the bed should be a place of serenity and renewal, but when filled with objects that evoke work or study, it becomes a hub of mental agitation, making relaxation difficult. Think about this: books and papers are not just objects. They carry intentions, emotions, and even the concerns tied to their content. For example, a technical or self-help book may provide useful ideas, but also stimulates your mind to work rather than relax. A notebook filled with notes or a stack of pending tasks carries the vibrations of effort and responsibilities. By placing these items on your bed, you transfer this energy to your sacred space, turning it into a zone of unrest instead of rest. A practical example: imagine placing a pile of work-related papers on your bed before sleep. Even if you don't touch them, the energy associated with those tasks lingers, disrupting the tranquility needed for restorative sleep. The result: you wake up tired, mentally overwhelmed, and feeling blocked from attracting abundance and solving problems. This happens because, in Buddhism, we believe everything in your environment contributes to the quality of your personal energy. If you enjoy reading before bed, choose light and inspiring books that bring peace and elevate your state of mind. For example, a book on Buddhist philosophy or ancient wisdom stories can be great options to end your day serenely. After reading, store the book on a nightstand or shelf, keeping your bed free of objects unrelated to rest. These small changes might seem simple but carry transformative power. Freeing your bed from the energetic weight of books and papers is an important step toward unlocking harmony and creating a space aligned with spiritual and material prosperity. But what about the energy of clothes left on the bed? Discover how this could be affecting your life. Next up are worn clothes on the bed. Have you noticed how common it is to come home and almost instinctively toss worn clothes on the bed? This everyday habit might seem harmless, but Buddhist teachings warn us about its hidden impacts. Worn clothes carry the energies of the places we've been, the people we've interacted with, and the emotions we've felt while wearing them. When placed on the bed, these vibrations accumulate, blocking the flow of positive energy that should freely circulate in this sacred space. Think about a day when you were in a tense or heavily charged environment, like an office filled with conflicts or a busy street brimming with chaotic energies. Your clothes absorb these vibrations like a sponge, and by bringing them to your bed, you're literally depositing all that energy into a space meant for rest and renewal. This can result in restless nights, waking up feeling drained, and even a sense of stagnation in your life. Here's a practical example. Imagine coming home after a stressful day, taking off the blazer you wore to work, and placing it on your bed. Without realizing it, you're transferring the tension accumulated throughout the day into the environment where you seek rest. A simple and effective alternative is to develop the habit of hanging those clothes on a hook or placing them on a designated chair, far from your bed. In Buddhism, small actions like this help maintain energetic balance, creating a space more conducive to the manifestation of prosperity and abundance. Additionally, take a moment to discharge the energy of your clothes before storing them. You can do this by shaking them lightly outdoors or spraying them with a bit of water mixed with coarse salt or purifying herbs like lavender or rosemary. These practices not only eliminate the accumulated energy but also revitalize your clothes, allowing you to start the next use with renewed freshness. Keeping your bed free of used clothes is more than a matter of organization. It's a commitment to your spiritual wealth and well-being. Now, if clothes have this kind of impact, what about food on the bed? Get ready for a surprising revelation. 7. Food on the bed. How many times have you brought a snack to bed, thinking it would add a touch of comfort or convenience? While it may seem like an innocent habit, eating in bed can have serious physical and energetic consequences. According to Buddhist teachings, food carries dense energy tied to its origin, preparation, and even the emotional state of the person consuming it. When placed on the bed, it introduces vibrations that disrupt the balance of this sacred space, inviting blockages and even negative energies. Think about this practically. Leftover crumbs, Food particles, and even the smell of meals create a breeding ground for dirt and attract insects like ants or cockroaches. But beyond the physical impact, there's also energetic disharmony. The bed, which should be a place of cleanliness, rest, and spiritual renewal, becomes laden with heavy energy that directly interferes with your ability to relax and manifest prosperity. Imagine how challenging it would be to find harmony in an environment that unknowingly accumulates chaotic vibrations. A common scenario: you're watching a series and decide to bring a plate of food to bed. Besides the risk of mess, you're mixing two opposing energies, the active, dense energy of food with the passive, restorative energy of rest. The result: a disconnect that can lead to insomnia, anxiety, or a sense that your life is stuck. In Buddhism, we believe each space serves a specific purpose, and mixing them disrupts the natural harmony of things. If eating in bed is something you do frequently, consider changing this habit. Create a small ritual around eating, like sitting at a table, using beautiful dishes, and chewing slowly to fully appreciate the present moment. Not only will this improve your digestion, but it will also help align your energy with gratitude and abundance. And if you've already developed the habit of eating in bed, cleanse the space energetically by spraying water infused with purifying herbs or lighting incense, such as white sage or Palo Santo. Keeping your bed free of food is an act of respect for yourself and the energy of your space. But what about the bags and backpacks we bring home? What might they be carrying into your sacred environment? Let's find out together. 8. Bags and backpacks on the bed. Have you ever come home tired and placed your bag or backpack on your bed? While it might seem practical, according to Buddhist teachings, this habit can deeply affect the energetic balance of your space. Bags and backpacks aren't just utilitarian objects, they're carriers of energy. Everything you encounter throughout the day, emotions, interactions, and even the vibrations of the environments you visit, is absorbed by these items. When placed on the bed, they transfer all of that energy into the space where you're supposed to find peace and renewal. Imagine a bag that's been in a crowded, stressful environment like public transport or a busy office. When you place it on your bed, you're not only bringing physical dirt or grime, but also dense, disorganized energy that can disrupt the natural flow of harmony. In Buddhism, the bed is seen as a sanctuary of tranquility, and any object carrying external energy is considered an intruder in this sacred space. Here's a practical example. Throughout the day, you visit a bustling location filled with discussions or negative vibrations. Your backpack absorbs these energies, and when you place it on your bed, even unknowingly, you allow these external influences to affect your mind and spirit. The result: restless nights, difficulty relaxing, or even a sense of blockage in your ability to manifest abundance and clarity. The solution is simple and transformative. Designate a specific place for your bags and backpacks, such as a hook near the door or a chair in the corner of your room. Additionally, purify the energy of these items regularly. Try spraying a solution of water and coarse salt or herbs like rosemary or mint onto them. Another effective practice is to leave them in sunlight for a few hours, allowing the natural light to renew their vibrations. These small actions help preserve the energy of your resting space, ensuring your bed remains a place of peace and spiritual richness. Now, if even bags can carry such impactful energies, imagine what wristwatches might bring into your bed. Let's explore that next. 9. Wristwatches on the bed. Wristwatches are accessories that accompany us through every moment, marking the rhythm of our days. However, according to Buddhist teachings, they also carry the energies of the experiences and emotions we encounter while wearing them. When placed on the bed, they transfer these accumulated vibrations directly into the space where you should be finding rest and renewal. This small act may seem insignificant, but energetically, it can have a profound impact. Think about how a watch reflects the rhythm of life. It's always in motion, symbolizing deadlines, commitments, and often pressure. By placing it on the bed, you introduce these vibrations of tension and restlessness into your sacred space. For instance, imagine a busy workday where you constantly checked your watch. This accessory absorbed all the anxiety and urgency of the day. When left on your bed, that energy lingers, preventing your mind from fully relaxing and aligning with the spiritual wealth your bed should provide. Here's a practical example. Consider a student during exam season, or a professional with tight deadlines. The watch, worn all day, becomes an extension of their worries. By placing it on the bed, these feelings are energetically incorporated into the space, creating an atmosphere of restlessness that makes deep sleep and emotional recovery difficult. To avoid this effect, develop the habit of storing your watch away from the bed, such as on a designated table or in a jeweler box. Additionally, clean your watch regularly, both physically and energetically. You can use a damp cloth with a bit of coarse salt to remove accumulated energy, or simply leave it under sunlight for a few hours. These small rituals help renew the accessory's energy and protect the balance of your space. By keeping wristwatches off your bed, you not only improve the quality of your rest, but also open the path to a more peaceful life aligned with abundance and prosperity. And if a watch can have this much impact, imagine the effect of a symbolic item like keys on your bed. Let's uncover this now. 10. Keys on the bed. Keys are a powerful symbol. They open doors, represent transitions, and carry the energy of the places you visit. However, according to Buddhist teachings, placing keys on the bed is a common mistake that can disrupt the energetic balance of the space. Keys, often overlooked, carry external vibrations that can interfere with the bed's harmony, attracting energetic blockages and even causing a sense of restlessness. Think about how keys are constantly exposed to different environments: restaurant tables, pockets, countertops, and even the ground. They absorb the vibrations of these places, whether positive or negative. When you place them on your bed, these external energies are transferred to your sacred space, where you should be relaxing and renewing your strength. For instance, imagine visiting a charged location like a hospital or a tense meeting. The keys you used that day absorb these energies, and by placing them on your bed, you introduce those vibrations into your most intimate space. Moreover, keys symbolize movement and change. When placed on the bed, they can create an energetic conflict, disrupting the stability this space should provide. A practical example. Think of someone who habitually tosses their car or house keys onto the bed upon arriving home. While this small act may seem irrelevant, over time, it can bring a sense of agitation or even issues related to difficulty manifesting abundance and stability. The solution to this is simple and practical. Create a specific spot for your keys, such as a decorative tray near the entrance of your home or a hook on the wall. This practice not only organizes your routine, but also protects your bed's energy. If you've already placed keys on your bed and feel the space has become heavy, you can cleanse the energy using sage or Palo Santo incense to restore balance. Small adjustments like these have the power to transform your relationship with the space where you rest and dream. And if keys carry this kind of energetic impact, what about items like medications? Let's explore this in the next section. 11. Medications on the bed. Medications are essential for maintaining our health, but according to Buddhist teachings, they carry a very specific energy directly linked to illness, imbalance, and worry. When left on the bed, they can interfere with the energetic balance of the space, creating an environment of negative vibrations and hindering the spiritual renewal necessary for rest. Think about this: medications represent the battle against a health condition. When placed on the bed, they bring the memory and energy of that moment of fragility. Imagine someone dealing with a cold or a more serious issue, leaving boxes of medicine by the pillow or scattered across the mattress. This habit not only keeps the focus on illness, but can also attract more energetic imbalances, perpetuating a cycle of discomfort. A practical example. Consider someone taking medication for anxiety or chronic pain. Leaving these boxes on the bed, even in a disorganized manner, makes the space a constant reminder of the problem, making it harder to fully relax. This dense energy can even affect sleep quality, creating a barrier between you and the manifestation of prosperity and abundance that the bed should provide. What's the solution? Store medications in an appropriate place, like a drawer or a decorative box, away from the bed. This not only protects the energetic field of your sacred space, but also helps maintain organization and practicality in daily life. If medications need to be close, such as for specific timing, consider using a bedside table or shelf, keeping them out of direct contact with the bed. Remember, what's in your environment directly impacts how you feel and what you attract. By keeping your bed free of medications, you transform it into a true refuge of peace and spiritual wealth. But what about shoes, such a common part of daily life? What could they bring into your bed? Let's find out next. 12. Shoes on the bed. Shoes are inseparable companions of our daily lives, traveling through various places and absorbing the energies of every environment we visit. However, according to Buddhist teachings, placing them on the bed is one of the quickest ways to disrupt the flow of positive energy in the most sacred space of your home. Shoes carry physical and energetic dirt that can cause blockages and even attract negative vibrations, such as feelings of heaviness or stagnation. Think about all the places you visit in a typical day: streets, offices, public transport, even public restrooms. Now imagine all the dust, microorganisms, and energies accumulated on the soles of your shoes. When you place them on the bed, you're bringing all these external influences into a space meant for rest and spiritual renewal. It's like inviting confusion and imbalance to take residence in your sanctuary. A practical example. Imagine coming back from a walk and placing your shoes on the bed without thinking. Even if the act seems harmless, the physical and vibrational residues they bring create an energetic barrier that hinders relaxation. This practice can even contribute to restless nights, waking up feeling tired, and an overall sense that something isn't flowing well in your life. The solution is as simple as it is powerful. Establish a specific spot for your shoes, such as a rack at the entrance of your home or a designated area in your room. If by habit, shoes have already been placed on the bed, consider cleansing the environment by spraying water with purifying herbs like lavender or rosemary, or using sage or Palo Santo incense. These practices help restore balance and harmony to the space. Keeping your bed free of shoes is more than a matter of organization, it's a commitment to your physical, mental, and spiritual health. And if shoes carry these external energies, what about wallets, which are directly tied to your finances? Let's uncover this in the next section. 13. Wallets on the bed. Wallets are deeply symbolic objects. They don't just hold money, cards, and documents, they also represent your financial concerns, your achievements, and often, your anxieties. According to Buddhist teachings, placing wallets on the bed can symbolize bringing worries and scarcity energy into a space meant for peace, rest, and spiritual renewal. Think about this, the energy you associate with money is often loaded with emotions, sometimes gratitude, but more often tension, like bills to pay, unmet goals, or difficult financial decisions. When you place your wallet on the bed, it transfers all that energetic burden to the space where you should be relaxing and creating room for the manifestation of abundance and mental clarity. This habit, though common, can create a cycle of energetic blockages, hindering your ability to attract both spiritual and material wealth. A practical example. Imagine coming home after an intense day filled with meetings, unexpected expenses, and the weight of financial pressures. Without thinking, you toss your wallet onto the bed and leave it there until the next day. Without realizing it, you're carrying the vibrations of tension and worry from your day into your resting space. The next morning, you might wake up feeling like the exhaustion hasn't passed, or your mind is still restless. To protect your bed's energy, develop the habit of storing your wallet in a specific spot, such as a drawer or a decorative container on your nightstand. Additionally, consider purifying your wallet regularly to renew its energy. You can do this by placing a citron crystal inside it, known for attracting prosperity, or spraying a solution of water and coarse salt into the interior, always with the intention of inviting abundance. Your bed's energy is precious, and keeping your wallet away from it is a simple yet powerful step toward aligning your life with harmony and abundance. Now, if even a wallet can carry such strong vibrations, imagine the impact of electronic devices in your resting space. Let's explore this next. 14. Electronic devices on the bed. Electronic devices, such as cell phones, tablets, and laptops, have become inseparable companions in our daily lives. However, according to Buddhist teachings, bringing them into the bed can be extremely harmful to the energy of this sacred space. These devices not only emit electromagnetic radiation, but also carry a vibration of constant agitation, distraction, and hyperconnection that directly interferes with the harmony needed for rest and spiritual renewal. Think about a time when you went to bed with your phone beside you, perhaps watching videos or replying to messages. What seemed like an everyday action was actually introducing an energy of restlessness and overstimulation into the place where silence and tranquility should prevail. The result: poor sleep, difficulty deeply relaxing, and even an impact on your ability to align with prosperity and mental clarity. Moreover, electronic devices keep you tethered to the energy of the external world, such as notifications, social media, and news. In Buddhism, we value connection with the present moment, and the bed is the ideal place for this. Allowing electronics to occupy this space forfeits a valuable opportunity to reconnect with yourself and universal energy. A practical example. Imagine you have the habit of falling asleep with your phone in hand, or watching something on your tablet. Even after turning the device off, your mind continues processing the information it received, preventing you from reaching a fully relaxed state. Over time, this can lead to accumulated fatigue, anxiety, and even a sense of stagnation, as if something is perpetually out of place in your life. The solution is simple: create a ritual to disconnect before going to bed. Place your phone somewhere out of reach, like on a shelf or a table across the room. If you need an alarm clock, opt for a traditional one. Additionally, set a time to turn off your devices, giving your mind time to prepare for rest. Alternatively, replace screen time before bed with practices like meditation or reading a light book that promotes spiritual wealth and inner harmony. Keeping electronics away from your bed is an essential step in transforming this space into a true haven of peace and renewal. And if even useful items like electronics can have this impact, what about excessive decorative items? Let's uncover that next. 15. Excessive decorative items on the bed. The decor of a bedroom is an extension of our personality, and items like throw pillows, decorative blankets, and accessories can make the environment feel more welcoming. However, according to Buddhist teachings, an excess of decorative items on the bed can create an energetic blockage that disrupts the harmony of the space, and consequently, your rest and spiritual wealth. Simplicity, as Buddhist wisdom. Picture a bed covered with multiple throw pillows, blankets, and decorative objects. While it may look visually appealing, this excess of elements prevents the natural flow of positive energy in the environment. Each additional item carries its own vibration, and when accumulated, they can symbolize mental and emotional clutter. The bed, which should be a space of rest and manifestation of abundance, ends up becoming an energetically congested field. A practical example. Consider someone who, when making their bed, adds several layers of throw pillows, blankets, and decorative items. While the appearance is attractive, when bedtime comes, the effort of removing everything already creates a mental obstacle. Additionally, throughout the day, these items collect dust and static energy that can affect the bed's energetic purity. The result: feelings of restlessness, fatigue, or even blockages in the ability to attract prosperity. The solution is to embrace simplicity. Limit decorative items on your bed to essentials: 1 or 2 pillows, a blanket, and clean sheets. For those who love a decorative touch, choose meaningful pieces, and keep the quantity minimal to avoid overloading the space. Additionally, clean these items regularly, both physically and energetically. Shake them outdoors or use incense like lavender or sandalwood to purify them. By simplifying your bed's decor, you create an environment that promotes rest and opens the flow of abundance and harmony in your life. Now that we've explored the impacts of these objects on your sacred space, it's time to put all this knowledge into practice and align your life with true spiritual wealth. Now that you understand the impact small habits can have on the energy of your sacred space, it's time to put this knowledge into action. Ask yourself, what can you change today to transform your bed into a true temple of spiritual renewal? What's preventing you from attracting the prosperity and harmony you've been seeking? Remember, small changes can yield extraordinary results. Imagine waking up in a clean, light, and energetically aligned environment, knowing you're nurturing not just your rest, but also the flow of abundance in your life. Are you ready to take this step? Share in the comments which item you'll start removing from your bed today, and how it's already making a difference in your perception. Mantra for today: I manifest harmony and wealth. Write this affirmation in the comments to seal your commitment to this transformation. Receive all the good the universe has in store for you. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to keep learning how to align your life with Buddhist teachings and spiritual balance. And don't miss the next video we've linked here. It's another step toward your enlightenment and well-being. Namaste.